Shooting, this one in East Baltimore, where 4 people were hurt last night. Police have not released many details, but neighbors say they already know enough to feel angry. WMAR 2 News' Elizabeth Worthington went to the neighborhood where it happened.
4 young men, all in their early 20s, were shot here in the 700 block of Eager Street in Johnston Square. Neighbors we talked to say the violence, especially among young people, has to stop.
When I was a kid coming up, we didn't do none of this stuff. We have responsibilities. Y'all let kids run wild.
I hope they learn something from that, and I hope they do. I hope they really do learn something.
People who live in this part of East Baltimore were frustrated to hear the news. Around 10 p.m. Tuesday night, police were called here for reports of a shooting.
When I went home, I heard a lot of shots. But when I came up here, only thing I seen, the police picking up the bullets, off the ground.
They found a 22-year-old who was shot in the groin. That man is in critical condition in the hospital. 3 other men, ages 21, 23, and 24, walked into a hospital with gunshot wounds. They're all expected to be okay. Police wouldn't tell us the relationship between the victims or if one of them was also the shooter, but a neighbor tells us the 4 men were friends. People we talked to say when they were growing up around here, this sort of violence wasn't so commonplace.
People fight with your hands, and then you make up with your friends and keep going. But there's so much with the guns and that sort of thing.
We didn't have this problem. We didn't have the problem. Wasn't no shooting, killing. We might got in a fight. But what they doing, because the justice system let them get away, they need to be held accountable for.
We asked people what message they'd have for the 4 young men if they had the chance to talk to them.
I would tell them, for one thing, learn manners and respect. It starts within the home.
Get an education, get a career going, and try to do better for yourself in a positive way. There's a lot of young people that's dying. It's pathetic.
Police say this is still an active investigation. In Baltimore, Elizabeth Worthington, WMAR 2 News.